Alrighty then. I don't know what happened just now. I think things got a little too intense. But let's try to get everybody back in. Welcome back. I don't know what happened, but we're gonna just try to pick up where we left off. Oh boy, that got really crazy really fast. Welcome back. We're gonna try to get things back on track again. So I don't know what kind of technical difficulties Jimmy was experiencing. Hopefully he'll be back soon, but we're going to just move right along. Savio, are you ready? Chris, I agree with you. I think it was Mercer. I think he was upset that I kicked him off. Okay, hold on, Savio. I think Jimmy might be ready, so let's try to get this rolling again. Let's see. We're gonna roll the dice and see who gets in. Somebody's trying to hijack the Queen's Court. But you guys know the Queen doesn't give up so easily, right? It doesn't want to let anybody in. All right, well, in the meantime, while I'm trying to get my guests on board, I'm going to recap the power rankings one more time for anybody who missed it in the first half of the broadcast. So, again, we have coming in at number 10, we have the Outcast Justin. Number 9, we had Donnie Brown. Number 8, we had Janine. Number 7, we had Amber Rage. Number 6, we had The Agents. Number 5, we have Chris Taylor. Number 4, we have yours truly, Bella. Number 3, we have The Right Wing. Number 2, my supposed guest, Savio Shine, but, somebody's trying to really hate on me right now. And number 1, our extreme heavyweight champion, Justin the Lunatic. Those are your power rankings for this week on Bloodlust. Jimmy says the board is silencing him as usual. Chill blames Mercer. Savio blames the board of directors. I think we should have a poll put up at the end of this. That's another mystery that we need to solve in the board of directors. Who is this technical mastermind that constantly likes to shut down all the podcasts? Who is it? Somebody's got to be especially tech savvy. So let's see. Let's try this again. Finally.
Yeah, finally.
My guest, the Extreme TV champ, Savio Shine. Good evening, Savio. How are you?
I'm good. The board still has a grudge against me from last season, I believe.
Is that so? Do you
That's
explain?
right, so.
You think that's what explains the? Sorry, guys. Um, so you think that was the reason for the whole Mr. Leonard coming out and giving you this match against this nobody? Well, I mean, I can't really say he's a nobody, but from what I'm told, he's not somebody who's relevant to us, new age folks.
Right. I yeah, I guess so. They posted that I think my title run was going to be easy, and I had just won my title at the end of last season.
Hmm.
So I don't know where that statement kind of came from. I only defended my title once, and that was last week.
Interesting. Well, needless to say, as your ally, I'm always proud to see you win. So, congratulations to retaining your belt. And I guess if the board is going to make it difficult for you, we just need to up our training regimens.
Right.
Yeah. And yeah, so let's also talk about what happened in your match against Darius Carter, because he's got a lot to say.
He can say what he want. A loss is a loss, so I ain't gonna complain about it. But he didn't beat me with a counter.
I don't know, he's very confident. And if you really feel like the board of directors has painted a target on your back, what do you think's about to come? I mean, we know what we have in store, but
Yeah.
we know what we have planned. You guys don't know. Soon to come, but okay. Well,
Yeah.
interesting. But do
But
you know anything really about this Neurosis character, where he came from, or why
about what's
the
coming.
board thought it would be cool to put him in a match against you?
No, I think they just want to. I don't know. I figure it out, but soon they'll find out soon, sooner than later.
Mm-hmm.
They
And
definitely will.
do you have anything? Do you have anything to say about what could be going on in Dark Carnival? Because they took a lot of losses last night. One at my hand.
I don't know. I mean, it's a dark cloud brewing over Bloodlust, and it's counting down, and people on Bloodlust will soon find out what's coming. But I know, you know. I don't think everybody else knows. My focus is essentially on Bloodlust. Hey, all the odds in your favor last season when you had it. What do you say? Hey,
He
Savio,
said,
how
"Hey
did it
Savio,
feel
how
to
did it
think you
feel
had?
to think you had all the odds in your favor last season, only to have me ruin it all for you?"
Actually, Matt, because you was working with the board, then they hired Mr. Black to do their dirty work because they couldn't do it themselves. Then after Mr. Black did all this work, they turned their back on him. So basically, they used him as a puppet.
So you think that's what they're doing now, just drumming up a whole bunch of random puppets and sending them in title matches
But
against you?
rather than think I'm gonna have with their bullshit, I'm thinking I'm gonna have a lot of random title matches. I believe so
Well, I got faith in you.
because I got faith in them. That's all you gotta have is faith. But Matt A-Star, my season was successful last season. Since the power rankings came up, I've always been in the top 5. Matter of fact, the top 4.
Matt wants to
Do you
know if
still
you
want
still want the
to?
heavyweight championship.
No, I'm good on Bloodlust. I don't want to go to Takedown. I'm good
The horrible
on
body spray, I
Bloodlust.
concede. Oh my gosh, Jason has always got the jokes, always.
I would rather stay on Bloodlust. Bloodlust is where it's at. Takedown is like the C show. It goes Bloodlust Superstar Showcase and it goes Takedown.
Oh my goodness, that is disrespectful. That is disrespectful. I'm not going to endorse nor go against that statement. That is an opinion unique to Savio Shine. Although, yes, Bloodlust is the better show. I will always say that it's my show.
Well, yeah, I will stay on the B. So the B stands for better.
Oh, boy. Well, thank you very much for coming on the show. It was a pleasure to have you. Thank you for addressing all of our, questions in chat and as well for mine. And I look forward to seeing you jump through all these hoops the board of directors is about to give you. If you want, I'll give you a few seconds. If you got any final words for anyone before you leave.
Yeah, board of directors, you not gonna stop the rampage I'm about to go on. Start after over the top. And Takedown sucks. That's all I gotta say. It's a C show. It's a C show. Be the A show.
Oh my goodness.
Showcase the B show. Takedown is the C show. I do not want your title. It means nothing. You don't even have your title for me to have. Somebody stole it. So,
oh my goodness.
Good
well,
luck
let's
with that,
not
man.
talk about things being stolen because I don't have my crown right now. But yeah, that's another thing we should probably address. Board of directors, what's going on with security around here?
Takedown took it. One of them people from Takedown took it. I believe so.
Chris Taylor says Takedown is for nobodies and cowards.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah, you're right.
Oh my goodness.
Nobody wants to be on Takedown.
Jeez, you guys are something else. Well, thank you again.
That's why we're called Bloodlust. All of our matches are damn near extreme. Only thing Takedown does
Matt
is probably them
says-
bullshit ass Hell in a Cell matches.
Matt says, I will have my belt back in a few short days. Do you want to actually step into the ring with someone who won't back down from you like the chumps on Bloodlust? You know where I am on Tuesdays, Jason.
No. Don't worry about him, Jason. He's a nobody.
Oh, boy.
We ain't gotta worry about nobody on Takedown.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, thanks again, Savi, for coming.
You're welcome.
We'll be in touch. We've got some things to handle.
Yeah.
All right. See ya.
All right.
All right, Jimmy, you want to try this one more time? Once again, that was our Extreme TV champion on Bloodlust, Savio Shine. He did lose in a non-title match to Darius Carter, but somehow he found the strength and the grit to put it together and win in his title match right after against Neurosis, who nobody knows. And I still cannot get Jimmy Shadow on the line. I don't know. Maybe there's some truth to his conspiracy theories that the board of directors is always trying to silence him. I don't know, guys. But with that being said, yeah, we are not the B-list show. That's absolutely right, Jason. I'm glad you are checking your stablemate. She's acting like she hasn't, taken an ass whooping at my hand before. She knows what Bloodlust is about. Um, Chris Taylor says, well, I'm sure they'll need stars at some point, so I'm sure I'll see you at some point, Matt. Yeah, anytime, Takedown needs a good boost, that's when they call us over there. All right, sorry for all the ruffles of papers. I'm just trying to go through all my notes, make sure that I covered everything. Jimmy is still trying to get in. I'm going to give him as many chances as possible. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've got sound, we've got video. It is Jimmy the Shadow. Finally.
I needed headphones, if anyone wanted to know. I needed headphones. That's what the problem was. Go me for being the idiot I am.
No worries. Well, I'm glad we were able to get it together in time. Welcome to the show. Glad to have you on. No problem. So, now that I've finally got you on here, first let's discuss your match last night against Chino Gambino and the Outcast. What happened?
I mean, if you were paying attention, you saw what happened. Obviously, those refs were in the board's pocket because that was literally the fastest 3 count I've ever seen. So once again, they're trying to hold me and my best friend back. Who would have guessed it?
Is that so? You and your best friend. So the board of directors just has a main agenda against you and the Dutch Nightmare.
And you know, back to the board for a second. Sorry to interrupt you, Queen. I know this is your show. I actually came out tonight, and I thought I was going to challenge Savio tonight. I was. But then I heard him talk, and, I think Savio is one of us. He's with me in the Dutch Nightmare. He's got a problem with the board. They're trying to snub him, too. So you know what? Let me go ahead and invite him to join us against the board. I don't know if it'll accept. He seems to like to roll with you, so. You're invited, though, Savio. And so are you, Queen. I know you're missing your crown, and they're not looking for it, so maybe they don't care about you either.
That is an interesting point of view on things. That really, really is. I hadn't really took the time to look that route that, they really haven't supported me. They haven't supported me in finding my crown, and they certainly have not supported me in this issue with Mercer.
He's still here, and he shouldn't be. He's a creep.
Oh, boy. But, boy, oh, boy, you really have given me a lot to think about. That just really boggled my mind there. But moving right along. Well, yeah, that was the main thing we had to get to. Your big beef with the board of directors. You've got one. It's starting to seem like I've got one. Chill has one. Savio has one. What's going on? The board
Look
of
at what they
directors
did to
here?
Chill. Look at what they did to Chill. He should have been in that United States tournament, and it took us interfering in it for him to even have a shot. But they had that rookie Jamar in there who's riding his dad's coattails. We're not riding anybody's coattails. This is our show now.
This is true. I mean, I haven't been here that long, but I mean, I know you guys longer than I know Jamar.
Right. He was a nobody. At least the rest of the people, even though they were nobodies now, had been somebodies at some point. All he has is daddy's name.
That's crazy. Matt says, oh my God, can we stop with the conspiracy shit?
Matt, you're part of it, so of course you want us to stop. They're the reason you're still holding your title, probably. They're the reason that I'm on Bloodlust now. It's convenient I never came anywhere near you on Takedown, and now I'm on Bloodlust, so I really can't come near you.
Chill says, no, Matt, it's not a conspiracy anymore. The board hates us. And Jason said he'd like to see Jamar versus the Shadow. I think that sounds like a good idea. I definitely think that sounds like a good idea. Board of directors, if you're in here, hopefully you guys will consider that.
I'm sure they want to stack the deck against me, so of course they're going to put me against him.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, boy. Well, I don't know. The board of directors is kind of quiet. They had a lot to say before but I don't know. They don't seem to want to address you. Matt says you never came near me, Jimmy, because you don't matter. That's why you're on the show that doesn't matter.
The show that doesn't matter. Matt, you have a lot of trash to talk on Bloodlust, but when's the last time you were over here? When's the last time you showed your face on our show?
Welcome, Justin. The Extreme Heavyweight Champion is here. Eric says, don't worry, Jimmy. I'll take Matt down for you soon enough.
Good. You know, Eric and I had our issues last season. But no, he got this new attitude. He ditched that church nonsense, and I like it now. It's nice to see an A-lister over there on that show. He's probably the only one.
I agree. I will definitely say that much. Eric has definitely shown improved a lot since he got out the church. I mean, you know, it's just my humble opinion from my observations, but it seems like the only person that seems to do any type of success in anything in the church is the franchise. And everyone else seems to, one way or another, fall to the wayside.
It's true. It's true. What has anybody else done while in the church, honestly? Like you said, nothing.
So Mercer has joined, and he's requested that you get off the Facebook chat.
I'll be here all night for you, Mercer. I'll stay here all night just to get under your skin like you get under everybody else's. You're a poison.
Jill says, hashtag put Mercer in jail.
They should. He's a creep. He broke into your house. Why is he still on the roster even?
Chris Taylor said, bloodlust is where the board puts the dangerous people to protect the normal folk on takedown. I agree with that statement. That statement is endorsed by the Queen. Matt says, I was there end of last season beating the hell out of your ex-TV champion.
Oh, so you came over here to pick on somebody is what I'm hearing. Did the board send you here to pick on Savio? Is that what they did? Probably. It must be nice to be a lackey. How do I get in there to be a lackey too? I want gold, but I'll get it myself. I don't have to ride your coattails.
Jason said, does getting pinned count as accomplishment for the church? I believe it does, because it seems like that's what they're really good at.
Oh, and here's Matt calling me Little Jimmy again. I thought we dropped that. I thought that was dead. But, you know, maybe I'll have to shut Matt up at some point.
Mercer says he will kick your ass.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll believe that when I see it.
Head of the church became king of the ring. What have you done other than being little there, little Jimmy?
Typical 8-star. Talking trash.
Oh, my goodness.
8-star. Matt, when you find your title, or when you get it back now, since you finally found it, call me.
Oh, boy. So, all right. Well, from what I can see, it seems like, I don't know, Savio might be interested in talking with you. So, I don't know, maybe you guys should get together and schedule something and, you know, put some plans together. I know the Purge is something that we have, you know, plans for. And, yeah, maybe we can put our heads together and see if those things go well together.
It sounds like they could from what I heard.
Jason said, why is Tony yelling? I assume Tony is yelling for the same reason he's always yelling, and that is because no one is paying attention. And I believe we should keep it that way because I don't want him to hijack my show again, please.
I just want to know why Tony thinks he can. Tony thinks he can talk trash, but I mean, Tony had to bring in a tag team partner because he can't last in the singles division. So you can bring your tag team partner too, and I'll bring my best friend, and we'll whoop both your asses.
Mercer, do you have a response to that? You were just issued a direct challenge to you and your tag team partner. I'm not going to address your wedding talks because I don't know who you're getting married to.
I think he might have a blow-up doll possibly he's getting married to. I'm not sure yet.
See, I fear that because, you know, it just might be in my likeness, and that's kind of weird too. I don't want to think about that.
Maybe we need to hire Mr. Black to get some video of this wedding if none of us are going.
Oh my gosh, no. We need to hire Mr. Black to be security to protect me. Oh my gosh.
Probably in your best interest.
Oh no. Boy.
I'm invited to be in the wedding. Yes.
Good.
Awesome.
So when you go to that wedding, you can come back and let me know who he got married to. Because, you know, that's going to be the big talk of the wedding. Who's the bride? It's a mystery. We all need to find out.
Probably a picture of you stuck to a cardboard box just with your crown on top of it.
You know what? I think I'm going to have to take a page out of Savio's book and start coming out with a big cloak over my face just to protect myself. Oh, my goodness. So let's see what's going on in the chat. I think Matt, who are you talking to? When you finally get a belt, then talk to me because I've held every single original title here. Interesting. So Matt says Jimmy is marrying Mercer.
Did the board hand him all of them?
Oh my gosh.
No, I wouldn't even stoop that low.
Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Wait. No, guys. Please cut the wedding talk. It's not happening. It's not a real thing. Just ignore that completely.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. You guys are something else.
This is the highlight of my interview.
I see. It seems to be the highlight of everyone's night and the low of mine, and nobody seems to feel my pain.
Hey, the board's probably throwing the party doing them, so.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy, oh, boy. All right. Well, I think this is a good time. It's, you know, to bring it to a close. We are at a high point of things. We've managed to hit everything that I've needed to cover. All my guests were able to successfully participate and take part in their interviews, and I'm glad that you all were able to join. Thank you so much for joining, Jimmy.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Same to you, Queen.
Thank you, Justin, for stopping in. Thank you so much. And now I'm going to kind of just wrap things up. Oh, my goodness. Guys.
My love.
How is this happening? How is this happening, guys? So,
Jim, introducing the people to me. My love.
Mercer, the show is, you know, coming to a close now. I'm kind of just going to wrap things up and, you know, thank everybody for being on the show.
What about our wedding?
There is no wedding. I keep telling you this. I believe the restraining order was, you know, a good indication on my feelings for you and any ideas of a wedding. It's not happening.
But what about when I broke into your house and got your car? You didn't say anything about that.
Okay, exactly. Did you hear what you said? You broke into my house. Like, you know, usually the way things go is you get invited in. Okay, you wait for the lady to invite you, and you don't just go in. That's not nice.
Well, the back door was open, so I just walked in, you know, and I saw.
See, and then that's another thing. You know, a lot of ladies don't like it when you go in the back door without asking.
The back door was
something
open.
You should know. Right? You should know that. Girls don't like that. You saw something shiny.
Is right here. The little shiny thing.
Listen, okay. I don't know how you're doing this, but I'm gonna wrap things up. Thank you so much, guys. It was a pleasure. It
was a pleasure talking to you guys. The Queen and King's
bye, guys.